How did you come into creating Absolutely Fabulous? What was your first idea when you decided to do this very peculiar TV show?
Peculiar. Originally it was a sketch that I wrote with Dawn French. We had a show called French and Saunders in England. And I played the mother and she played my daughter. And then I was out of work for a long time and had to think of another idea to earn some money. So I thought of writing it as a longer thing and recasting the daughter because Dawn was too old, and invented another character to be the best friend. I mean, you know, just to keep myself in work.
But in a world who is more and more politically correct, how did you come to do that thing was definitely not politically correct?
That was the character, really. The character did it. Also, there's so many things in your life you think, oh, I hate that. I hate this, I hate that, I hate this, I want to smoke and drink and do all that. People are fed up with being told how to live and what's right and wrong. And I just thought it's a good opportunity to vent a bit of anger, really.
And did you wrote the character of Patsy with Joanna in mind since the very beginning?
No, I wrote it and then saw Joanna and thought she'd be all right.
We'd never met each other before this, but I was sent the script and they made me laugh, and very few things make me laugh because I have no sense of humour, alas. And so I just read them and I thought this is very good, and so I paid her a small amount of money and she employed me. Yeah. Delightful.
But you changed your parts in it, you included something of you.
Oh, it's all her.
Took the text.
No, it is in the thing, but you see, they weren't all written. And Jennifer's a very good writer. I hate to say this in front of her, but she's very good because she sees how you are creating the character and writes for that creation. And that's happened with all the people in it, I think. You sort of write along. She grows the part with the way that you're performing it.
This is the reason why you decided to act in this show, because it was...
She needed the money.
Written.
I was desperate for exposure, desperate. But apart from that, actually the truth is that all the parts I've played have always been politically correct. Purdy, who was a policewoman, really, that's what she was, undercover agent. She didn't smoke, she didn't drink, she had no boyfriends. She was completely good. And Sapphire in Sapphire and Steel, which I think you may have seen in here in France, she was an alien. She had nothing. She was made of concrete.
She was an alien psychic, wasn't she?
She was, psychic. And so she was very good, and she was correct and always on the side of good. And it was such a relief for me as a very old actress, nearing the end of my career, to be allowed to just break out and not be always looking good, always being charming. It was nice not to have to be charming and to look attractive. It's a great freedom for women not to have to look attractive, because
I've managed it most of my life.
When you're as beautiful as I am, I'm sorry, when you're as beautiful as... No, let's be honest about this. When you're so very, 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 very beautiful, you are always given very boring parts to play. So it's nice to do this.
All right, shut up.
What's Absolutely Fabulous about, exactly?
What is it about? It's not really about anything. It's about life. It's about most things. It's about the relationship between a mother and a daughter, a 60s woman, and in the 60s, or late 60s woman, sorry, I'm not that old, and who, in the 60s, they were given complete freedom. There was, like you said, there's no brakes on, you know? They could just live whatever they want, take free things, free love, free biscuits, free this, free flowers, free tickets to parties, everything. And they just continue to live like that, and they've refused to adjust. All they want now is free money, you know, and free life. And the daughter has to cope with that. So the daughter takes over the mother's role, and it is dull and boring and serious. And the fact that they do it together, the fact there's two of them, means that they always prop each other up. They support their vices.
I think also in a lot of comedies, the children, the teenagers, are always the ones who are the terrible ones. They're staying out late. Everybody's worried about the children. In this case, complete reversal. Little Safi, the daughter, anxious always. Mum, don't come back drunk again. You know, I mean, this is. It's.
I don't think it happens.
It's a different way. It happens, but it hasn't been shown before. Nobody's shown it that way. Yeah. Problem parents.
But did the series about someone? I mean, did you have
someone? I base it on anybody?
Yes.
Not really.
Some people thought that.
Yeah, I know people, but loads of people think it's them, which is rather odd, I think, to admit it. But it wasn't. It's based on a type of person. There's a lot of people like that. a lot.
Was it some of you in it?
Yeah, a lot of me in it. It's a lot. Well, everyone has those neuroses in a way. I mean, everyone wants to be thinner, everyone wants to do this, everyone wants to drink a bit more. It's just exaggerated. It's just exaggerated. And because, again, they have each other, so if I say it's all right to smoke a joint, yeah, it's all right. Okay. It's all right. You know, it's all right to get drunk, yeah, it's all right. So they just live their own way.
But did the show change your life? I mean, do the people in the street treat you now like your personage? And think like your
They do
life
me a bit more, but Jennifer is always in a wig, in a perruque, and so she always looks quite different. And nobody knows who she is in England but me. They just... Well, they think I'm Patsy,
snap, snap,
unfortunately.
snap, 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 snap.
Oh, please, no, stop. But anyway, it's quite odd because they do expect me now to be Patsy, and they write articles that I'm smoking all the time, drinking like a fish, dragged out by my heels. It's not always true.